Welcome to Drop by Marketing, where every Wednesday at noon Central Time, we talk about marketing tips you can apply to your business. And I'm excited today to be joined by Angie Castallano and my dog, Gus, who's going to probably make me crazy. And we're going to talk about content that is so good that it doesn't need paid advertising behind it. And we'll, if Super Bowl is coming up, okay, and we've got Crazy Dog. Here we go. There we go. I have to hide his ball because that's what the problem is. Neen. Yeah, Neen is shouting out to Gus and Spencer, who I'm about to knock out. But with Super Bowl coming up, a lot of us, like myself included, these are the ones you guys want to be doing. Get close again, Angie, because if you guys all hit tweet a little, if you hit the tweet button on the side when Angie's making her faces, it makes a GIF. And then the GIF gets shared, which is really funny. So I'm always like trying to do some fun things with those. And then so you can.
Where do I look with this? Is this where I look?
Is that in the
Am I looking at the camera?
Exactly. We can see you. You are looking into all of our hearts here.
All right, I can hear you.
So Angie is with a direct cosmetic company, a direct sales cosmetic company. And Angie, you have created content that truly needs no advertising budget, because when I first met you, I saw your video. I literally couldn't stop watching it, and I made my husband watch it. And as a matter of fact, Neen James, who's in the house, I think Neen James, yes, Neen sent me your first video and goes, "You got to see this video." And that's how your videos went from 0 to how many views do you have on YouTube?
Right now on my YouTube, I have almost 20,000 subscribers. But I noticed on my Facebook video, it has been registered views of over 8.5 million people.
Crazy.
And I can't even, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm an old lady. I don't even understand, what's happening with the kids, with everything. They love me, and I love them too.
We do. We love you, Angie. We love you. And how did you
8 million.
How did you and Maria even meet? Can you not hear us? See, she's gonna freeze here on us. It looks like she's in her car. This is your car.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, I think it's because you're in your car, so the Wi-Fi probably isn't the best. But I know you're a woman.
All right, so listen to what I'm going to do. No, stay with me, okay? Stay with me, people. I'm getting out of the car because I don't even understand what happened today. Hold on. Stay with me. I'm going to talk to you, all right? Yeah, all right, hold on. Hang on 1 second. I'm going to lock my car because I don't want anybody coming around taking anything. Exactly. Is this better?
Yes, I think so. All right. Your video is back, but we hear you.
Hang on. The garage. We're going in the garage, and we're going to go inside the house. And I came in, I got to check on my rigatoni.
Maybe we'll
okay.
Sal. Maybe Sal's going to
go. I'm going to talk to you all because I couldn't get in the car because, too many things going on in the car. Hang on. How's this? Could you hear me better?
Yes, and we're saying bye-bye to a couple people that are getting a little out of hand in the chat room, so we say bye-bye. No.
Bye-bye, old man.
Yeah, goodbye.
Do you need me to call Sal? Do you need me to call Sal?
Yeah, we're gonna get Sal on you, Sense and Zeus. They're not behaving, so we don't tolerate any of that. So we will be like,
no, I don't like it.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. As soon as Zeus is gone, even though I still see his picture, it says he won't be allowed to chat with us. So behave or stop, you guys.
Okay.
Yeah. So Angie, and thank you everyone who's helping me patrol. You guys just let me know. Teresa, good shout out. And and Neen. You guys are good police officers. I'm giving you guys badges. So Angie, so tell us, like, how did you first start working with Maria? Because I hear we may get Maria next week to come and chat with us as well, but I want to hear the beginning story.
Yeah, she's a little upset today because this was like a sneaky thing that I did with her, and I didn't tell her about that I'm going to be on the TV with you. But anyway, she's okay with it. She's okay. So here's the thing. So about in September, I get a phone call from one of my girlfriends in Staten Island. And she says, do you remember Maria Size? Well, that's her married name. But do you remember her, this little girl that was on the block there? She always did all the makeup for the girls for the proms and stuff. I says, oh, yeah, I remember her. So I got in touch with Maria. She called me. She's like, hi, Miss Angie, how are you? I heard that, you're retired now. And, I think, if you want to help me out with my business, I need an assistant. I says, all right, I mean, what do I got to do? So we talked a little bit, and, I was hired pretty much on the spot. And the main thing that, she needs me for is to market her business for her, because, she's very busy with her direct sales business. And now it was a lot of stuff for her. She was doing videos and tutorials, but she allowed me to take on that role. And I love it because people can watch me. And I'm an amazing makeup artist. And I just, right on the spot. So in September, she hired me, and that was it. That's what we did. Hang on a minute. Where do I look? Is this where I look?
Yes. We see your beautiful. Okay. You're gorgeous.
Okay, thank you.
Gorgeous. Okay, so Angie, what is this asking me? Angie, because Maria was doing videos before. Were they
yes.
not hitting home? What was happening? Why did you have to help her out with that?
No, and here's the thing. Maria's been a makeup artist for 19 years. Okay, so she knows what she's talking about. There's no mistakes about that, okay?
Right.
But the thing is, she wasn't really having like a captive audience. And I think a lot of the problems were she was just doing what everybody else is doing because they don't know how. And how, we're trained and programmed to just, here's a product. This is what you do with it. Buy it. This is how you buy it. Thank you. Have a nice day.
That's right.
Well, listen, you got 40 billion people online. You got everybody doing that, and then you got a lot of the beauty gurus on YouTube, and they're all awesome, but it's all the same stuff. People, I talk about a lot of this in my videos where I tell people, I says, calm down with the tricks. People, everyday women, they get up, they're busy, they don't have time, to do makeup, contour, highlight, baking, whatever you want to call it. People want to put on their makeup, slap on some hot lipstick, and get out. They're busy. They got 10 minutes.
That's right.
So when I came on the scene in September, I told Maria, I says, can you please just do me a favor? Let me do the videos my way, because I think, being that I'm an old lady, I've been doing videos for my family during Christmas and the holidays for many years. I'm experienced.
You got
I says, let me do the video. So that's what I did. I just, I gave the women of the world permission to be yourself. People say I'm funny. I don't see it. I mean, my hair, everything I got, this is what you get. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I love it. And that's it.
Well, and I think you hit on something that all of us in marketing can pick up on and you and I were chatting earlier, and you had a great quote that you said, because as marketers, we're all putting out so much content that it becomes noise and it becomes an interruption. And we create ads to try and pay to get somebody we interrupt more people, and we pay to be interrupting people. What was the quote that you told me a little bit ago?
I love this quote. And what I love about it is it resonated with me, and I understand now. So hold on, I'm old, I got senile. Okay, oh, well, hold on a minute.
If you're not,
Rocco, Rocco, calm down. I'll be right there. I'm sorry. They got to feed themselves, these people. So the quote is, if you're not making,
it was something like
if you're not
creating interest.
making,
If you're not creating interest.
if you're not creating information, you're just an interruption. I'm going to find the quote. Gina, it's escaping.
It came to me.
I have
It came to me. It's, if you're not creating interest, you're just an interruption.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, we make a good.
We do.
Maria's going to be jealous. Maria's going to be jealous now.
I'll be the brain.
Jealous.
You be the beauty, because you've got that covered.
I'm going to be the body too, because I'm fast walking every day.
Look at
and I don't want to get flabby or thick or nothing.
So as marketers, we all are pumping out all this content, and it's just we're trying to find ways to get it heard. But if we could just make it more interesting, we wouldn't be an interruption. And like your videos, people would not only be, oh, there's a video on a makeup tutorial to watch, but they would, I made my husband watch your videos. There were men, all these men, I'm sure, have seen. If you haven't seen her videos, get some pigments. Get some pigments. And I did see your contour video the other day. A little frightening, I have to say.
I love it. I'm the best at the contour.
Yeah, you are. You and Michael Jackson had a lot of similar looks going on.
Yeah, Michael. Yeah, friends. I knew Michael very well.
I'm sure you gave him some tips. Yeah, I mean, Tracy, it's like everyone in the audience said, I made my husband watch your videos. So, you know, here's what I want to look at when we're talking about creating content. I think there's 3 things when we have content that we need to look at as far as making them more shareable. They either can be funny, which I know you don't understand this, but you are funny. You're hysterical. Your videos are funny.
Thank you.
And so, you know, you look at some of the ones that we pass around. Poopery. Have you seen the Poopery ads? Yeah. So brilliant content that if you have not seen Poopery, just Google, and is it P-O-U-R-I, maybe Poopery or something? The chat room.
Yeah. I love Poopery.
Yeah, we all love. I've given Poopery as gifts to people. And never have I seen an ad of theirs on television. It's all videos online. Great content, written brilliantly. Again, we're going to see a lot of, I think, brilliant content hopefully during the Super Bowl. But there's one that came back to me this week called the Moon Party. Have you seen this one? Where it's a young girl whose mom throws her first moon party.
No,
okay,
I have not. Look at this.
Yeah. And it's another one that an Old Spice guy was another one that got passed around. And I think those so funny works. We know that. People want to share funny. Now, not everyone can be like you, Angie. So
that's right.
I mean, those glasses, I'm feeling just so very dull and boring right now. I need some sparkle in my world right now.
Well, don't worry. I think I'm going to come out with my own line of designer readers, because a lot of people want these puppies.
Yeah. You
make sure. Yes.
There's so many products we could have you pitch. Aside from your, what do you always call it? LaCroix.
LaCroix. I love LaCroix. It's very refreshing. You know, I used to drink a lot of diet sodas, and I wanted to be a better influence on my family because I keep yelling at them to drink water. And so I got rid of the diet sodas because they rot your teeth and whatever. That's my opinion. Don't go putting up a lawsuit or whatever. We don't have time for that. Save your money. But I started finding the sparkle waters, and, you know, it resonated with me again. I'm learning more vocabulary. Do you like it, Gina? Been using a lot of big words because I'm being more of like a professional person.
That's right. You're very sophisticated. Yeah.
I love LaCroix. I single-handedly put LaCroix on the menu. I'm telling you right now. Nobody knew nothing.
They need to be paying you, is what they need to be doing. So,
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. When that big deal comes in, let me know. So being funny is one way. Our content can take a funny angle, and not everyone can pull it off. Not everyone can be an Angie or come up with an idea like Angie. But another way your content can get shared is if it's informational. What's brilliant about your content, Angie, is you've managed to be very informational and funny. So it's entertaining, but you are teaching. I mean, let me see your eyes again, because your eyes are gorgeous.
Today I'm tired because,
look at her.
You know, I didn't really do a lot of stuff, and my brows are on the fleek, whatever the kids, the fleek, and I did my lips a little more the plumpy.
Oh, I like the plumpy.
Today I have a product from Maria's company on my eyes. It's the Splurge Cream Shadow. But that's a whole nother story. We'll talk about that another time. But, you know, Maria can hook you up if anybody's interested. I don't sell the products per se. I just get the marketing out there for her because she's very busy. So here's my tip for people that maybe are thinking about how I can do my business or my product.
What? Yeah, give us your wisdom, Angie.
Thank you, Gina. All right, so here's my thing. In order to be successful, in my opinion, you have to be completely insane, ridiculous, funny, and make sure that you are representing your brand in the best way possible. Because here's the thing. Everybody doing the same thing is mundane. It's boring. We don't care about your face.
That's right.
We want to know about you. Why should we do business with you? People do business with me because they're just like me. We're all in the kitchen cooking. We have husbands and sons and crazy neighbors, and this is life, people.
That's right.
So it's time. It's time for people who predominantly use the internet to bring life into their advertising. We look at commercials on TV and we don't understand. They bring life to their TV stuff. You see all these commercials that the person is sick in the hospital, the lady comes in. It's a commercial about flowers.
That's right.
It resonates with us because how many times have you visited a friend in the hospital? It pulls at your heartstrings.
That's right.
So with me, or the scary ones where the family's in the car and they crash into a wall. I don't want to see that. But it reminds me, next time I go buy a car, I got to think about the safety of my family because people drive all crazy.
Yeah, you don't want to.
So pulls at your heartstrings. Yeah. So you got to come across with something that's going to connect to real life with people.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I. Plus if you're crazy.
The third thing, because you either should have your content be funny, should be informational, or the third thing is it should be inspirational. And that's what you're talking about, is tugging at the heartstrings. The other day I'm watching a review of Super Bowl ads from the past, and I started crying because it was the always pads. Okay, so it's a period pad, and I'm crying because it's the one, it's like a girl campaign. I mean, how many of you have seen that? Those commercials. Run like a girl, throw like a girl, fight like a girl. And it's like I'm sitting there crying on the sofa because that commercial is so awesome because it's inspirational. And I think, that's another thing is our content, is it any of those three? If it's not funny or helpful and informational or inspirational, it's just noise. Or like Angie said, it's an interruption. You're just interrupting.
That's right. That's right. How many people, here's the thing. The funny thing is, and I didn't expect this at all, talking about that, maybe the guys won't understand, but I get messages from women and young ladies and preteen girls and teenage girls. They're very frustrated. Self-image is a big deal. The internet, the movie stars, the people, they put a lot of pressure on us as women. We're looking in our minds to be so perfect and glamorous every day. But the reality of it is not everybody knows how to use 14 different brushes and 32 powders to make their face.
I don't know.
It's too. Yeah, so they write to me and they're like, Angie, I need to calm down. How am I going to do this? And they're crying and their self-esteem is low. And I grab them and I say, listen to me, Toots. You are gorgeous. You have the face of an angel. Stop crying. Let's get you a look that will compliment you.
Love it.
And all of a sudden, they're getting the makeup, they're putting it on, they're looking gorgeous, they're feeling gorgeous, and they're happy.
Which that's a question I have for you, and maybe Maria hasn't shared this, the numbers with you, but how has it changed? Because all of a sudden, you in September started taking over the marketing, the content for the business. How has it transformed the business side?
Huge. You know, Maria and I work together with the new people, and what happens is, what Maria did was she hired me and captivated attraction marketing and really brought quality people to her network marketing business.
Right.
So the people that were attracted to Maria before were, they're wonderful people. They brought the business to a level. However, getting out there, getting the word out there, really captivated people with what I'm talking about. And like we talked before, we became interesting rather than an interruption. So now the company has grown, from almost to 500 people. We had like 110, in September. Everything's gone up. Social media ratings have gone up. Product knowledge has gone up across the customer base. People are looking for the products, and they're not just saying, well, what color is this? They want to know.
Right.
What makes them amazing. How, so it's brought awareness all across the board. So of course, the business is going to be just thriving and thriving. And me out here doing, marketing things like this and explaining to people. Yeah, I'll give you an example real quick. Do I have a minute?
Yes, you do.
So there's a lot of people out there that sell vitamins and body wraps and different holistic, different approaches to feeling better and all of that, right?
Right.
And a lot of different brands, whether it's in direct sales or, mainstream stuff that you could buy at a vitamin shop, okay? But the thing is, they may not be, the experts. So speaking in a direct sales point of view, if you are not going to be the expert on your products, that's this foundation that you're going to build your marketing base on. So for Maria, this resonated with her because she's a makeup artist and she has a passion for helping women to uplift, empower, and validate them.
Right.
And so if you're going to tell me I need to take vitamins and eat fruits and vegetables, and the following week you're in the hospital with the stroke and a heart attack, I'm not buying vitamins from you. You get what I'm talking?
Oh yeah.
Or maybe
never hire a broke financial planner. Like, you need to have people that are authentic. Yeah.
Thank you. So that's also why I got hired, because I've been doing my makeup every day since I've been 4 years old.
And who doesn't?
And that's
yeah. I mean,
that's right.
We all want to live like that.
That's
yeah. And Lenny, so welcome, Lenny. We see first date. I think that's he knows Maria.
Maria's husband.
He knows Maria.
Maria's husband.
Yeah. He's
Hi, Mr. Sizer. How are you?
So the key is, on all of this, is we have to get more creative with our marketing. I think it's so we just try to pump out content thinking it's going to resonate with people, and we know that's not true. You really have to look at being more creative, come up with a spin, an angle, something that's different. One of the YouTube channels I love watching her videos is the Drunk Kitchen, and she's drinking wine while she's cooking, and it's a different angle. There's thousands of cooking shows, and yet hers is interesting because it's a different spin. So you've been able to, again, I'm sure there's lots of copycats after they've seen your videos, but there's no,
Okay.
yeah, there's
No. First, listen to me. First they laugh and then they copy.
that's right. Yeah. And
Okay, I welcome it.
And copycat marketing it's never as good as the original marketing. Come up with some really original way to market and create content. So, okay, because I know I can always go on for hours, but let's open up, Christina, if you still have a question or want to come in to say, hey, let me bring Christina in and kiss my grits. Get in here. Kiss my grits. I love that handle. Pop on in here and give us your question. Hey.
Oh my God, I didn't. Angie, I have my broken teeth.
How are you?
Oh my God, my broken teeth.
No, you're gorgeous. You have the face of an angel.
When I have my unique makeup on, I just look incredible. And you don't even notice my broken teeth that are getting fixed tomorrow. But yes. Oh,
what
Angie,
marketing question do you have for Angie?
She's my idol, that Ange.
Do you have a question for us?
Oh no, in fact, I didn't even realize that I was going to be going that live on the air.
Oh, so no problem. Well, I'm glad you got to say.
I didn't have my makeup on or anything. I'm like, BS.
That's okay.
That's okay. You have a face angel.
Bye, honey.
Bye, honey. I love you, sweetie. You look gorgeous.
I love you too. I'll look so much better when my teeth are done.
That's even more gorgeous. It's even more gorgeous. I love you.
I love it.
Wow, I love you
Great
too.
meeting you.
Bye, honey.
I love
I love her.
I love it. Anyone else have a question for Angie? Yeah, I love this.
You're going to be on TV here, people. So get ready with your makeup and your teeth and whatever else.
I should always warn people of that. Make sure you put your teeth in and your makeup on and come on in.
She's a sweetheart.
And okay, let me ask a question to the chat room here, and you can pop in here and share if you want. I want to know, like, what type of content, or maybe specific, maybe there's a brand, have you seen that's very shareable, and why? Like, what makes content really shareable to you? So come on in and share with us or chat in there. My son has a question, and we're in the grocery store watching. I love it.
Fantastic.
I love it. That is, you don't have your name. Uniquely You Lashes. Yeah, we want to hear works. The people are at work, mortified and laughing. Oh, my grits, we love you. What are the 3 things you said we needed to be? So the 3 things I said was you need to have your content be funny, informational, or inspirational. And maybe,
That's right.
maybe you guys have something else that you think is shareable, but those are the 3 things I'm always looking at with content. Maybe it's really helpful. It's real, like, 30 tips to do something, 30 tips, and you write a piece of content or you do a video. That's really helpful. It's probably going to get shared. Or maybe it's really funny the way you deliver it and it gets shared. Or it's inspirational, like the telling a story, sharing a story that's very inspirational. Those 3 things usually help content become more shareable. We'd love to know your input as well. Sprout Social says, we love content that has step-by-step instructions. Yeah, it's like, because it's easy to apply. And Angie, you give us step-by-step on how to apply the shimmer and the foundation and the contour.
That's true.
Yeah. And so it's those type of pieces of content. They're very informational and helpful, and they get shared. I like the one, there's somebody that always puts out, maybe it's Sprout Social, that always puts out a piece of content that says, here's the sizes for your social media graphics, like your banners and and those posts get shared a ton because it's very informational. So that's helpful. Christina says, I love to watch before and after, something that touches my heart, uplifting others is very important. Yeah, again, it goes to that inspirational.
Yes.
Oh, here's the question from her son in the grocery store. Love this. He wants to know,
let's hear it.
how did you get so funny, Angie? How she opened up the personality in yourself, the confidence to do videos. Yeah, that's a good question. How did you get the confidence to do these videos? Were you always a hand?
So here's the thing. I understand that in life, there are going to be people that absolutely love you and absolutely can't stand your face. The ones that love you are going to outshine the ones that don't.
That's right.
So my confidence comes from all the beautiful people. I put my first video out there. It was okay. It wasn't amazing. But I got a couple of people that said, oh, that's great. That's awesome. Okay. If I got a lot of people that thought I was nuts, they said, what is this? You look ridiculous. Your hair, your face. I don't like this or whatever. Where are they now?
Exactly. Nowhere.
So just puff up your chest, put a smile on your face, put that camera on and do your thing, because you can't please all of the people all of the time. But you're going to get a couple that is going to love you.
Right.
There you go. Those are my fangies. Those are all my fangies. I love them.
Fangies. We were all fangies. I love it. Humor always gets me. See that? I think that's one. And it's hard. Not everybody can be funny. I think sometimes if you're trying to force funny, it comes across very corny. And Angie, you and I earlier when we were talking, you made a good point of you never do scripted. Like you've tried that and it just never works. So scripted.
Oh, that's for me.
Yeah, we want real. I say real authentic, and here we are talking to the makeup queen herself, but real, really speaking from the heart. And you give from the heart. You are a larger than life character. Let's just leave it at that.
Thank you.
Yeah. And let's see. Any other questions? Let's see. Yeah, everybody, you guys are all fangies. I love it. Humor. Ordinary women, the owner of a brand, appeared on TV with the curlers in her hair and no makeup on, and did the makeup live on. Yeah, those kind of commercials, Tracy, are really great because we want to see, we want to see someone's real story. And I think that's part of, on all of us, take your brand and try to figure out what are the stories? How does your services, how does your product help your customers? What does it do for them?
Correct.
Angie, you make people feel great, not just look great, but you make them feel great. So
you have to create that value.
Yeah.
You have to create value.
Right.
And because people can go anywhere and buy products that are very similar to what that, we have with Maria's company. I mean, it's, whatever. But I can't stress enough, like we said, set yourself aside. Why should people come to you for anything?
Right.
There's a lot of competition. So here's my tip. My one tip that I want to say, it just kind of came into my brain. My medicines are kicking in. I take ginkgo bilobas and I kicked in just now. So here's my tip, right?
Write it down.
Sit down today, tomorrow. Get a pad and a paper, old school style. Put the computers away and write down 2 columns. The first column is going to be about you personally as a human being. What are some things that you can say about yourself that are organic, authentic, that no one else can do, whether it's a hobby or something about yourself, a story, whatever. In the next column, write down a product that you're looking to market, and next to it, put the competitor's product right there. You got to see what you're up against in black and white on paper.
Right.
And then you combine those 2 columns and you bring it to the people with the best mix. Just like when I make my meatballs, I mix the best meats with the best spices. And that's what you do. You mix a cup of you with a cup of what you got. You do it, you know it. People are going to come to you. They're going to be ready with the questions. And you got to be ready to tell them, listen, I know that such and such company makes this product as well. But let me tell you why I think you need to come over here and be my friend and try some of this business.
That's right. You know,
that's every single thing.
Brilliant, because really it is a lot of us, and I hear people say they're intimidated to write a blog post or to do a video because there's 100 people who have already done that, you know, out there. It doesn't matter. It's what's your unique twist, in your content, and how you can put that spin on it that's really different is what's going to make you stand out. And not, like you said, not everyone's going to love it. That's okay. You'll find your group. You'll find your fangies.
Here's what I tell people. When you think about, you know, like you're upset and you think, oh, what are they going to love? Can you picture a world where there's just one store, that's it, and they sell one blouse, one pair of jeans, one type of coffee, one car to buy? Well, you're gonna be walking around like the friggin' robots, like on the crazy show, like the movies, when in 100 years from now with the kids when they fight in the forest and they're hungry with the games or whatever. Everybody looks the same.
That's right.
You know, listen, I like my car. You like your car. That's what it's all about. It's up to you to capture that audience. And listen, the people that don't like it, I mean, that's okay. That's right. You got to respect and move. That's okay.
Yeah, I would say if they don't like enough, let them go down the road. There's someone else they'll connect with, and the people that love you will follow you. Yeah. Yeah. Brilliant.
That's right.
Brilliant advice. Okay. Any yes, like the Hungry Games. That is actually a really the Hungry Games. And there are times that I wish I'd go in the grocery store and there would just be one selection of like cereals. Like, do we really need this many choices? But yeah, we do. We do. There's a cereal box for all of us out there.
Yes, there is.
Well, okay. Anybody want to come in and ask a question or just like give, you know, shout outs of love to Angie before we wrap it up? Come on in. Yeah.
Is this where I look?
Right there. Right?
Is it
camera? Okay. Let's get another gift going. Give us some kisses.
Okay, here we go. Gift time. 1, 2, 3. Coming in for the close up.
Yeah. So you got to always do something at least fun when you do the gifts, because it always usually catches you with your mouth like open. So I now realize we have to pose for those. Took forever to get in there. Oh, hey, Mountain 13, Kristen, shout out to you. You made it in, slid in at the end of the show. Yeah, Angie, wonderful tips. Great. Anybody who hasn't seen her videos, Angie, where can we find more of you? Obviously on Twitter, you're at Angie Helps. Where else can we interact with you?
Also find me on Facebook at Angie Helps.
Oh, very good.
You can helps on my boss's page. I send her the videos and she uploads them to her YouTube, and that's Maria Cyza, CYZA Beauty on YouTube. And honestly, when you go to any one of my social media, for instance, my Instagram account, we got about 8,000 people over there following and commenting at Angie Helps. All the links are listed. Even if you could just Google Angie Helps, you're going to find me everywhere.
You're going to find so much.
Yeah.
You're not going to know what to do. Get your pigments ready.
Correct.
Yeah. No,
that's right.
No. Okay. Before we, I want everybody in the chat room to put your favorite Angieism. What's your favorite thing that Angie says?
Calm down, people.
I have calm down. Calm down.
Watch me.
Watch me. Oh, no tricks. Watch me. Calm.
We got people. Yeah. Are we taking calls?
Gorgeous.
Steph, you're gorgeous.
You're gorgeous. Calm down. Calm down.
I love it.
It's a good one. Love it.
Do we all? Are we done? What's going on here? I don't know about all this. Okay, people. Social sprout. Calm down, social. Calm down, my sprout.
The Sprout Social folks. You guys are awesome. Calm down over there. They're right here in Chicago with me. They're down the street.
I love it.
Yeah. So shout out to you. I'll yell out the window. Okay, everyone. Thank you, Angie. We love it. And I'm going to get Maria on the schedule, and we'll talk to Maria about kind of some of the things that are going on and how it's helped her business.
Gina, I'm going to be in the office this afternoon taking up my calls for Maria. She's traveling at the moment.
Perfect.
So we'll get it on the schedule. I'll be looking forward to it with her. She's a little bit like boring, but nice.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
Well, yeah, it'll be a little more tame. I see a funny one. My grin said, "No eyeshadow police." That is another one of my favorite lines of yours.
There's no eyeshadow police, people. Calm down.
Calm down. Your eyeshadow's fine. There's no eyeshadow police, so you're fine. Love it.
Come out to Chicago, Gina, and we'll do a video together, and I'll fix your hair because you got to puff it up more.
I need bigger hair, Angie. I need like some help here. There we go.
Spring. In the spring, when it's nice and cool. I can't come there now. I'll die with the cold.
You will. And
I'm an old lady.
I need some contour. I need some bronzer. I'm pasty white here in Chicago.
It's easy.
You were awesome, Angie. Love you. I'm going to stop the recording, but we'll stay and answer if you guys have questions in here. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Make sure your content is funny, informational, or inspirational. Get out there and create better content.
Yes.
Kisses.